If he could have chosen a way to die, it would have been protecting you.
He loved me, and I couldn't love him back. Not the way he wanted. Not the way I love you.
In the epic world of Game of Thrones, there are few characters as beloved and enigmatic as Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen. The two heroes, each with their own distinct personalities and motivations, have captured the imaginations of millions of fans worldwide. And with the show's shocking conclusion, the question on everyone's lips remains: did Jon and Daenerys have a child? Well, we're set to find out. At first glance, the idea seems preposterous. Jon and Daenerys were, after all, aunt and nephew. But in a world as wild and unpredictable as Westeros, anything is possible. And if there is one thing that fans of Game of Thrones love more than anything else, it's a good plot twist. So let's explore the possibility. Could Jon and Daenerys really have had a child? First, let's examine the evidence. Throughout the series, there were numerous hints and foreshadowing that suggested Jon and Daenerys would end up together. They shared a connection that went beyond mere attraction, a bond that was rooted in their shared heritage and their desire to do what was right for the people they ruled. But as we all know, their love was ultimately doomed. Jon, unable to ignore his loyalty to his family and his duty to protect the realm, betrayed Daenerys and ended her reign. It was a heartbreaking moment, but one that felt true to the show's themes of sacrifice and redemption. However, some fans have speculated that Jon and Daenerys' love might have had one final secret legacy: a child born in the aftermath of the final battle, hidden away to protect her from the forces that would seek to destroy her. Now, it is a tantalizing idea, and one that would certainly make for a thrilling storyline. A young princess born into a world of turmoil and conflict, forced to navigate the treacherous politics of the Seven Kingdoms in order to claim her rightful place on the Iron Throne? I mean, it's the stuff of epic tales, and would be a fitting continuation of the legacy of Jon and Daenerys. But is it really possible? From a narrative standpoint, it certainly does make sense. Game of Thrones was always a story about family, legacy, and the cyclical nature of history. The idea that Jon and Daenerys' love could result in a child who would inherit their struggles and triumphs feels like a natural extension of that theme. And from a practical standpoint, there are a few pieces of evidence that support the idea. In the final season, we saw hints that Daenerys might be pregnant, and there were numerous scenes throughout the series that suggested Jon might one day be a father, so it's not a stretch to imagine that the two might have had a child together. Of course, there are also arguments against this idea. Jon and Daenerys' relationship was always fraught with tension, and it's possible that they never had the chance to consummate their love. And even if they did, the idea of a hidden child raises all sorts of logistical questions that would need to be addressed. But that is the beauty of Game of Thrones. It's a world that is full of surprises, where the impossible can become possible in an instant. And if Jon and Daenerys really did have a child, it would be the ultimate twist in a series that was already full of them. So, does Jon Snow and Daenerys have a child? Well, the truth is, we may never know for sure, but the possibility is enough to keep fans speculating for years to come. And in a world as rich and complex as Game of Thrones, that is a legacy worth celebrating. So we hope you enjoyed diving deep into the world of Game of Thrones with us, and if you are hungry for more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because we'll be bringing you more fascinating content on the world's most beloved TV series. Until next time, it's goodbye.